as 22 out of 34 local government areas face severe security challenges. Before my inauguration, I set up a committee comprising of well-versed senior security personnel who retired from different national security institutions. I also consulted with the serving security officers to have a complete understanding of the dynamics of insecurity and operational security architecture in the state. I can assure you that my entire vision for the people of Katsina State begins with securing the state. Today marks the pivotal milestone not just for our graduating officers, but also for the entire Katsina State, by extension to our country, Nigeria. This occasion serves as an emblem of our commitment to security, peace, and community-centered advancement. It is with profound respect and admiration that I stand before you, newest ambassadors of public safety and trust and graduating officers of Katsina State Community Watch Corps.
Security has constantly been a critical determinant of social development, serving as a benchmark for progress across the globe. It also stands as one of the foremost drivers of societal advancement, acting as a vital gauge for measuring progress around the world. In every corner of the world, security has emerged as a powerful force, shaping the trajectory of societal development of a community's overall progress that further influences their stability and growth on an internal level. This underscores why Governor Duko Umarata has made ensuring the security of lives and property his highest priority, a commitment he embraced during his campaign and continues to uphold in his agenda. Even before taking office on May 29, 2023, the governor wisely prioritized the cultivation of fresh ideas to craft his security implementation plan. He assembled experts to assist him come up with more gimmicks, aiming to tackle the various pressing issues he will confront with a unique approach. This initiative culminated in the swift passage of legislation empowering the government to establish the Katsina Community Watch Corps. The intention is to enhance the capabilities of the law enforcement agencies and also empower local communities to make proactive measures in safeguarding their own neighborhood. Given the persistent challenges that security forces have been unable to fully address, this approach also fosters a sense of collective vigilance and responsibility among residents.
He's a victim himself, having lost his brother to bandits, having paid ransom to rescue another one. So there's nothing anyone could tell him about the pain people are going through by in fact of insecurity in the state. So it was not surprising that he hit the ground running. Alongside the intricacies of the complexity of insecurity is the problem of shortage of manpower. Police in Nigeria is not an easy thing, and the agencies doing this are heavily overstretched. He was innovative and came up with this idea of, I would say, self-policy. No one could do it like what man would say. If you want a job done, go do it yourself. No one could protect you more than yourself.
The governor used the traditional institution, the security agencies like the DPO, the DSS, the civil defense, and even the leaders of the vigilante, as well as the political office holders, chairmen and councillors, to come up with the names of the able young men in these localities across all the wards. And that's what has happened. They brought the names. Those guys were screened, trained, and were given all the necessary equipment to protect people. And this is fame, because from the inception of this government and from the starting of this Community Watch Corps, we have brought down the insecurity to about 30%. I mean, that is to say 70% of the insecurity activities in the state has reduced. And this is a novel thinking by His Excellency, the Governor of the state.
Katsina State is a land steeped in history where the enduring spirit of its people shine brightly amidst the complexities of modern challenges. Insecurity in more than a decade has had a devastating effect on the people, especially in the 8 frontline local governments, before spreading to about 24 local governments. Verifiable data gathered by security experts indicates the killings of over 1,000 people and the displacement of more than 100,000 people in parts of the state within the last 10 years.
An kashe mu miji, an ba mu da marayu, ga mu nan wurin yanzu ba mu da makoma, ba ci ba sha, mu rasa yadda zamu da ƴaƴanmu, so ake fito mai ta yawo. Ga mu nan yanzu ma yau kwanan mu bi na cikin garin abin da zamu ci ma ya gagare mu. Abin da muke so Allah ka taimaka mu, wannan hitinu Allah kwantar da mu, Allah kwantar mu da wannan hitinu.
Da aka je wurin kai miliyan 2.5, shi Alhaji Kabiru maimakon an kai kudin nan su sako shi sai suka hada da Shehulle da Yahaya Datti, sai suka anshe, sai suka hada suka rike, suka ce wai wa'annan ma kudi da muka kai masu, sai aka ce ai wai wa'annan ma kudi ma wai Alhaji Kabiru ma ba a sai da komi nashi ba, mu kuma ba mu da kudin nan, gangan da kudin nan muka yi, muna kuka muna komi muka da kudin nan.
Sun shigo daki na zai kai su 15 da ƴaƴana 7 da mahaihiyata ne mata zindir saboda ina neman tsira. Shine ba su samu dukan ba ko su halbe mu, sai su shiga su hita. Daga ƙarshe da suka dawo suka haska ni, suka rinka ce mana turmin yin mummunan shiga. Muna da sarakuwa suka yakice ta, suka cire mata lullubi, za su lalata da ita, Allah bai ba su iko ba. Suka tayar da ita, suka shiga ɗakinta, suka kwashe mata kuloli, suka kwance mu sa. Suna shiga suna ta misalin karfe 11 na dare har karfe 2 da minti 4.
I remember vividly very well when His Excellency the Governor came to my palace during the campaign tour in Italy when he campaigned in a local government. In my welcome address to welcome the candidate then in my palace, I informed the governor of a major problem in my domain, which is security. I informed the governor, the campaign candidate then, that our people in my domain are predominantly farmers and pastoralists and traders, and their business has been hampered by this level of insecurity in the state. Farmers in my domain find it difficult to go to their farms. They are finding it difficult to go to the local markets for their businesses in my domain. And the governor assured me that if elected into power, the governor of the state, he will surely look into the issue of insecurity.
The whole society was under pressure. So we're looking for, at that time, any alternative that will come and help revert in the situation. So when the government announced and introduced the community watch, we were very, very, very grateful. We were elated, especially after listening to all the explanations of what the community watch was created to do for the community. We are also part of that community. If they don't sleep, we don't sleep. If they cry, we cry, whatever. So when all was explained about the community watch, like I've said earlier, we were elated, we were very happy that it was coming. And when it came, you see, it came with multiple advantages. First, is the community watch itself is going to be within the community.
Now, people from the communities are involved, are employed, are trained, are given strategies, and to some extent are equipped with necessary gadgets to the extent of the state laws to be able to go back to their communities and be with their people and protect them. If I know as a community watch officer, I am from my locality and I'm going to protect my parents and my siblings, certainly I have more zeal, I have more commitment. So it's because the governor was forced and pushed to the wall that he's to come up with a strategy. Yes, we have security agencies that are from the federal government, the military, the police, the civil defense, and so on and so forth. But what have they been doing so far is where I have reservations. So since we have understood that there are gaps in how security issues are being handled, especially the kind of what they call operational strategy, or operational order.
Sadly, the number of policemen in Malogoma, for example, is far, far inadequate to cover the whole of my area. Malogoma, we have two distinct heads, Ankara and Italy were ahead. And the number of policemen cannot even go around at all. As at present, there are so many areas in my district which are ungoverned. There's no policeman present at all. In fact, I have 9 village heads. 5 of them are in the border area with the forest, and you can't find any policeman there. Just last week, these bandits came to my area in Samejino, Galagiwar, and attacked a mobile police camp near Samejino. So the security watch corps, they are doing a good job. I commend the governor for security watch, and I ask them to continue doing what they are doing well. I remember the first commander of the Sea Watch in Al-Hagaman was killed, was brutally murdered by the bandits while engaging them around El Goje side of the operation. That man is a retired police officer, very courageous, very gallant. May his soul rest in peace. But he has done well. He has set up the Sea Watch Inc. and Al-Hagaman, what it is now. They have worked very well. They have given us security and peace.
This problem has also impacted farming, which is the major occupation of close to 90% of the people of the state. It is established that over 50,000 hectares of land were abandoned in parts of the state before now, following attacks and security threats to farmers, a scenario that poses great food insecurity and backwardness in the economy of the people. Education was also affected due to attacks on schools, a situation that scared away many students and their parents from school, especially far away from home. The operationality of health facilities in troubled parts of the state was also put into jeopardy due to persistent attacks on communities.
Before coming of this administration, 23 local governments were being consumed by the issue of this insecurity. Bandits can go to as far as Inga local government, kill and kidnap. Binda local government were experiencing the same situation. Kenke local government and the rest. So banditry activities were at its highest peak in these 23 local governments. So, but now, in the last 7 months, we have never had attack in Binda local government. We did not have record any attack in Inga local government. Neither we have any attack in Kenke local government. We have not had any attack in Dutse local government. Rather, we do not have attack in Malumfashi, Kafur, Danja, Funtua, Bakori, Dutse and the rest of, even here in Katsina, Batagara, Charanchi. So this goes to show you that the activities of the bandits now has been restricted to only the 8.2 local government. Even in the 8.2 local government, they cannot dare come to local government headquarters like Bazari, like Musa.
The kind of attacks we were witnessing 5-6 years ago have minimized. Talking about a situation where a group of bandits in the hundreds will come and ransack or a kind of see a whole community, attack the whole community, kill people, abduct women, go with them and then burn the houses. This has actually drastically reduced. It will take you time now to hear that a whole community is attacked and is ravaged by bandits.
With the help of the community watch and the vigilantes in our area, in my domain, it has been some time that any serious incidents that has relation to the banditry has happened. Minor things come and go, but the major attacks, killings, abductions in my domain, I'm not saying the whole of GBA local government, but in my domain, has gone by over 95%.
Right now, we are harvesting season now, and I tell you that the sea watch officers are collaborating well with other officers to assist farmers to harvest their crops in their farmlands. Indeed, even for this sea watch, I don't know how our farmers will be able to harvest their farm products from their farms and take home for their domestic use. The Sea Watch is doing no much job in this regard as the president. I'm aware in my domain, every day they organize with the police, regular agencies to assist farmers to various areas to give them escort and to guard them during the harvest of their crops in their various farmland. So you can imagine.
This devastating effect of insecurity also affect our social relationship and social coexistence. Now people no longer be brothers keepers because of fear of the unknown. Before the insecurity, you see you mingle with anybody freely. You don't have any fear of somebody actually reporting you to kidnappers or bandits. I mean the informers. Now you don't know the person you are mingling with. That links part of the state that even if you are given huge sums of money, you cannot follow this person. If you are now asked to go to Kaurana Moda via JV Road, I don't say you can go. Look at even recently, the Funtua Saifi Road leading to Gusau. Almost on daily basis, there are reports of kidnapping.
Formed in response to the rising threats, the Community Watch Corps stands as guardians at the gate of their localities. They are volunteers drawn from all walks of life, embodying a shared commitment to protect their ways of life from being shattered by criminal gangs. Their commitment to the Corps is not just about duty, it's about love for their communities and for those they hold dear.
The doctrine we have
Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam left. Even though they give him option, but he still go. So we are all going. We only hope.
Yes, there were so many. There were so many. There was a time they went to Bagoma village, attacked. Us directly. What they do is when they come to a village, they quickly do what they want to do, snatch a person and run back. They don't want to meet us. So finally we captured, I think we rescued about 50 people there.
The impact of the Community Watch Corps extends beyond security alone, bridging gaps between the community and local authorities. Katsina State is a tapestry of culture and tradition, and the Sea Watch understands that security is intertwined with cultural identity that honor the past while forgoing their path towards a safer future. A year has passed since the formation of the Community Watch Corps, a year filled with trials, triumph, and transformation.
Village heads around the local government surrounding us that these people are really up and doing because they are well equipped with motor vehicles, arms, ammunition. So we kept on disturbing our local government chairman to talk to His Excellency, the Corp, so that at least Ventura benefits from this formation. Alhamdulillah, I think they heard our cries and pleas, only recently we were invited to Katsina by the Commissioner of Security. Those of
stand before you today on this momentous occasion with immense pride and profound gratitude. We are gathered here to celebrate not just the graduation of the second batch of our Community Watch Corps, but also embodiment of hope. When we launched Katsina Community Watch Corps over a year ago, we embark on a journey rooted in the belief that most effective way to secure our communities is through active participation and collaboration. The community approach was not just a strategy but a vision to empower our people to take ownership of their safety and well-being. The government believes that the community-driven approach better serves as community-driven crisis. The transition from the kinetic-focused to a non-kinetic approach to tackling insecurity has always been our objective. The government has trained rural communities in hard-to-reach areas to provide first line of defense before reinforcements arrive.